Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GCS Senior Night 2025, where we will recognize our senior football players, student athletic trainers, drumline, cheerleaders, cougarettes, and cross country. These young ladies and gentlemen have had a major impact on the success of our high school and our athletics and fine arts programs over the past 4 years. We would like to thank these outstanding seniors and their parents for their numerous contributions to Grace Community School. It's been an honor to watch them grow and to develop into the incredible young people they are today. First, we'll begin with our football seniors, Ale Hecht. Ale is the son of Sarah and Gary Hecht. He has attended Grace Community since the 3rd grade and has been a part of the football program for 4 years. His favorite memory was when Coach Maddox fell on the ground and threw a tantrum after Carmack ran the wrong route during practice. Ale plans to attend UT Tyler for business and then go to the Fire Academy to become a firefighter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ale Hecht. Elijah Hicks. Elijah is the son of Angela and Chris Hicks. He has attended Grace Community since the 11th grade and has played football for 4 years. Last year, he earned all-district honorable mention for his play in the secondary. His favorite memory was last year's Midland trip and all bus rides back home from the away games. Elijah plans to obtain a welding certification and then attend a university to major in construction management. Mr. Elijah Hicks. Justice McQuay. Justice is the son of LaQuisha and Lakeith McQuay. He has attended Grace since the 8th grade and has been a part of the football program for 5 years. His favorite memories are the bus rides after the away games. Justice plans to attend a trade school after graduation. Mr. Justice McQuay. Joe Porter. Joe is the son of Chanda and Aaron Porter. He has been at Grace Community since K4 and has been a part of the football program for 6 years. His sophomore year, he earned second team all-district as a defensive back and honorable mention as a wide receiver. His junior year, he was named second team all-district wide receiver and honorable mention defensive back as well as academic all-state. His favorite memory is winning the playoff game against Midland Christian at home his sophomore year. Doak plans to attend TCU or Baylor and study business. Mr. Doak Porter. Cole Stanley. Cole is the son of Jennifer and Chad Stanley. Cole has been at Grace since the 11th grade and has played football for 8 years. He earned second team all-district for safety his junior year and has received 3 Player of the Week awards this year as a wide receiver, safety, and quarterback. His favorite memory was last year's Midland trip. Cole plans to attend a university to study construction management. Mr. Cole Stanley. Braden Wells. Braden is the son of Andy and Mark Wells. He has attended Grace Community since K4 and has been a part of the football program for 6 years. He earned all-district honorable mention both his sophomore and junior years. His favorite memory is going to IHOP after away games with his friends. Braden plans to attend a university and pursue a degree. Mr. Braden Wells. Let's hear it for our football tutors, our seniors, and their awesome parents. Next, we will introduce our senior student trainers. First, we have Grace Bird. Grace is the daughter of Katrina and Dustin Bird. She has been at Grace since the 7th grade and has been a student trainer for 3 years. She serves as the treasurer of the NHS and is a life group leader. Her favorite memory was from her sophomore year on the sidelines when Coach Jones got knocked over, rolled away, and started walking like nothing had happened. which plans to major in forensic science.
I was going to say, your hands aren't warm tonight.
Malena Collins. Malena is the daughter of Chastity and Phil Collins. She has attended Grace since the 5th grade and has been a student trainer for 2 years. Her favorite memory was feeding the turtles with Coach Pender at the Hyde Park game. Malena plans to attend Baylor University and major in nursing. Ms. Malena Collins. Molly Mathis. Molly is the daughter of Deborah and Ryan Mathis, who has attended Grace Community since the 7th grade and has been a student trainer for 4 years. She has earned numerous Slimming Awards and is president of HOSA and a member of NHS. She serves as the spiritual coordinator for Ariete. She is a member of the New Alpha Theta Honors Society. Her favorite memory is getting tackled by Coach Maddox so she wouldn't get tackled by a player instead. Molly plans on attending Texas A&M University to study biochemistry and eventually hopes to join the medical field. Ms. Molly Mathis. Please join us in giving these young ladies a round of applause for their servant leadership to the GCS Athletics program.
Today?
Next, we will introduce our drumline seniors. First is Will Butts. Will is the son of Katie and Reagan Butts. He has attended Grace since kindergarten and has been a part of the drumline for 7 years. He's proud of the fact that the drumline has won a state championship each of the past 4 years. His favorite memory is from his freshman year. While walking to set up for halftime, Will tripped on a blue object on the track and fell. The students from the other school were laughing and one of them said, KO. When Will stood up, they saw his prosthetic legs and one of them said, oh no, he's, before an audible silence fell over them. Will later wrote a song about the experience and called it Blue Thing, which they play every now and then. After graduation, Will plans to study history and run track and field for Team USA. Mr. Will Butts. Roe Gaddis. Roe is the son of Becky and John Gaddis. He has attended Grace Community since kindergarten and has been a part of the drumline for 7 years. The drumline has been named state champion, drumline all 4 years of high school, and he served as the snare captain his senior year. His favorite memory was playing snare with his brother his freshman year. Roe plans to attend the EMS and Fire Academy and become a firefighter. Mr. Roe Gaddis. Kamora Johnson. Kamora is the daughter of Dominic Creighton and Harold Ray Johnson Jr. She is also escorted by her grandparents, Michelle Kincaid, Rodney Westmoreland, and Harold Johnson Sr. Kamora has been at Grace since 10th grade and became a member of the drumline this year. She has loved being in this year's state championship group. Her favorite memories include bus rides to and from the games, the state competition, and any time she hung out with Madeline, Carrington, Aiden James, and Sawyer, and other times hanging out with other team members as well. Kamora plans to go to Dallas Baptist University, major in clinical psychology, and minor in either biology or English. Ms. Kamora Johnson. Caleb Poisson. Caleb is the son of Monica and Brian Poisson. He has attended Grace since K4 and has been part of the drumline for 7 years. He's been a part of a 4-time state champion drumline and was named bass co-captain this year. His favorite memory was the upperclassmen meeting his junior year. He and Roe were laughing so much that the meeting had to stop for about 30 minutes and everyone in the room was crying because they were laughing so hard. Caleb plans to go to the University of Arkansas to study computer engineering. Mr. Caleb Poisson. Noah Santini. Noah is the son of Jennifer and Mario Santini. Noah joined Grace Community this year and has been part of the drum line for the past 2 years. He is a member of the National Honor Society. His favorite memory was being able to go zip-lining down the Rocky Mountains in Utah. Noah plans to go to Texas A&M with a major in aerospace engineering and then potentially work as an aerospace engineer for NASA. Mr. Noah Santini. John Wheeler. John is the son of Dan and the late Rachel Wheeler. John has attended Grace since the 2nd grade and has been a part of the drum line for 7 years. He's proud of being a 4-time TAP state champion and a part of 3 First Division ensembles. His favorite memory was during an upperclassmen meeting when Mr. Shelton could not keep the meeting going because half the attendees could not stop laughing. John plans to keep working at Brookshire through the end of next year and eventually become a flight attendant. Mr. John Wheeler. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in showing our appreciation for our drumline seniors and their parents. Also, we want to congratulate Mr. Shelton and the drumline for winning their 11th TAP state championship in the past 12 years. Next, it's our pleasure to introduce our senior spirit leader. First, we have Cadence Chacon. Cadence is the daughter of Randy and Clifton Chacon. She has attended Grace since the 9th grade and has been a part of the Cougarettes for 4 years. She served as the chaplain for the 2024-25 season and as the social officer president this year. Her favorite memory is the freshman year homecoming game when it was raining very hard. Cadence plans to attend TJC next year to study sonography. Cadence Chacon.
That's not joking.
Allie Maxson. Allie is the daughter of Sherry and Brian Maxson. She has attended Grace Community since the 5th grade and has been a part of the Cougarette program for 4 years. She has earned honorable mention in 2nd team All-State at the TAPS dance competition over the past 2 years. She was Cougarette's Rookie of the Year her freshman year, First Lieutenant her junior year, and head dance captain this year. She's a member of the National Charity League Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy and is a Texas Bank Trust Student Board member. Her favorite memory is dancing in the rain with the Cougarettes during a freshman homecoming game. Allie plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in early childhood education. Ms. Allie Maxson. Gracie McCoy. Gracie is the daughter of Heather and Kyle McCoy. She's been a part at Grace Community since first grade and has been a part of the cheerleading program for 4 years. She has been recognized for academic high honors twice, was named Freshman Cheerleader of the Year and Veteran Cheerleader of the Year twice. Grace also earned All-State honorable mention as well as being named an FCC All-Star. Her favorite memory was her freshman year when the lights went out at Crystal Legacy and the coaches were flickering the lights on and off in the press box and the cheer team was dancing on the sidelines. Gracie plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, major in business management, and later go to law school. Ms. Gracie McCoy. Scarlett Mosier. Scarlett is the daughter of Susan and Blake Mosier. She's attended Grace since kindergarten and has been a part of the cheer program for 4 years. This year, she was named Cheer Head Captain, 2025 FCC Camp All-Star at Top Tumbler, and a co-captain of her team. Her junior year, she was a co-captain, TAPS 5A, 6A, 6th best tumbler in the state, TAP's second team All-State, FCC All-Star, FCC second top tumbler, and GCS Cheerleader of the Year. Her sophomore year, she was the competition co-captain, 5A, 6A, top 10 tumbler in the state, TAP's second team All-State, and GCS Sophomore Cheerleader of the Year. Her freshman year, she was second team scholar athlete and was the TAP 5A, 6A, sixth tumbler in the state. Her favorite memory was her freshman year at the TAP's individual tumbling competition, where she attempted and landed standing 2 on dead for the very first time ever, as well as meeting and getting to take a picture with former Dallas Cowboy Jason Witten on the sideline after the Liberty Christian playoff game from sophomore year. She's committed to be on the cheer and stunt teams at Dallas Baptist University, where she plans to major in biology in hopes of becoming a pediatric dentist. Ms. Scarlett Moser. Olivia Pereira. Olivia is the daughter of Terry and Eduardo Pereira. Olivia has attended Grace for the past 2 years and has been a part of the cheer program for those 2 years. She serves as a leader on the team by being the spirit ambassador. Her favorite memories include SEC Camp in 2024, but more importantly, going viral with Kylie on Instagram for the Trump, Nash, and Jacob Elordi flag. Olivia's plans to attend Ole Miss and be part of the Integrated Marketing Communications program. Ms. Olivia Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our juniors and juniorettes for their numerous contributions to GCS athletics. Last but not least, it's our pleasure to introduce our senior cross-country runners. First, we have Clayton Bach. Clayton is the son of Heather and Gregory Bach. He has attended Grace Community since the 9th grade and has been part of the cross-country program for 3 years. He is running at the state meet every year. This year, his team was part of the best performance of the guys' cross-country team in 26 years, while placing 32nd individually. His favorite memories included bonding and growing in community with the cross-country guys in the buses and in the hotel. Clayton plans to attend UT Tyler and run with their team. Mr. Clayton Bach. Roe Gaddis. Roe is the son of Betty and John Gaddis. He's attended Grace since kindergarten and has been a part of the cross-country program for 7 years. He was named the cross-country captain his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He was named second team all-district his freshman year, first team all-district his sophomore year, and district champion and all-state his junior year. His favorite memory is getting up to go to breakfast with the team after runs in the summer. Roe plans to attend the EMS and Fire Academy to become a firefighter. Mr. Roe Gaddis. Congratulations to our cross-country team and Coach Flannel for finishing 6th at the TAP's state meet this season, which is our highest finish in more than 20 years. On behalf of the Grace Community School Athletics and Fine Arts programs, we would like to thank our seniors representing the class of 2026, along with their parents, for being excellent ambassadors for our school. We're extremely proud of our seniors and know God has special plans for each of them. Enjoy the rest of your senior year and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Thanks for making a difference at Grace. Let's give all these seniors and their parents one last round of applause.
Looking for a place to belong? At Hope Church, you'll find practical teaching, genuine community, and a fresh start each week. No perfect people required. Whether you're exploring faith or ready for your next step, there's a seat for you in person or online. Come as you are and leave encouraged. Start your week with hope. Visit yourhope.church.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grace Game Day. We're live from the upper campus of Grace Community School, where it's senior night and also the regular season finale for the Grace Cougars. I'm Preston Proctor, alongside my partner in the booth, Josh McElhaney. Josh, the atmosphere here tonight has been rather electric. The senior night festivities just wrapped up a few moments ago, and now it's time for us to focus on some really important football.
Yeah, absolutely, Preston. And this is what high school football is all about. We've had emotion, senior night. There was parents crying probably an hour before the game started. We've got pride. It's the last home game of the season, and a little bit of playoff pressure. A lot at stake with this game. Grace comes in this one 2-7 overall, 1-4 in district play, and they've got something to fight for here tonight because a win secures a playoff spot. And so there's a lot on the line for the Cougars as they take the field tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Meanwhile, Bishop Dunne comes in tonight, and Josh, they are still looking for their first win of the season. They are coming in tonight 0-8 overall on the season, 0-5 in district, but not so fast. Don't let their record fool you. This is a proud program that's been rebuilding, and they've come into some close games this year, and I'm sure they'd love nothing more than to play spoiler tonight.
Yeah, exactly. You never want to overlook an opponent, and Grace has to make sure that they don't overlook Bishop Dunne tonight. Even with the record the way it is, this is one of those games that if you come out flat, if you let the festivities of senior night kind of get to you, you can take one on the chin real early. So Grace needs to set the tone early, get the run game going, establish a rhythm on offense, take care of the football. No turnovers here tonight is going to be key.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as you're exactly right, taking care of the football and don't beat yourself. And, let's talk about this Grace offense a little bit, Josh. It's been a very up and down season for the Grace Cougars overall. It's been an up and down season for their offense. But I'm going to tell you this, when they're clicking, Josh, they can move the ball up and down the field. And so I think that one of the big keys tonight for the Cougars is going to be finishing drives. We've seen it happen several times this season where there's been some promising possessions that stall out short of the end zone or short of getting into the red zone where you might be able to attempt a field goal and get some points on the board. We've just seen a lot of drives that looked good, and then they stalled out with no points. So that's going to be a big key tonight is finishing drives.
Yeah, it is, Preston. They have moved the ball very well in the middle of the field. They've gotten some big plays. But red zone efficiency is going to be the difference here tonight. Can they punch it in when they get closed? Can we score on a second down or a third down where we got 1 or 2 yards to go? Is the offensive line going to get that push? And I'll be watching how the quarterback manages the game here. Does he make smart decisions, protect the football? We've seen his growth throughout the season. When he first got the job after the injury to QB1 early in the season, there were some ups and downs, and we've really seen him settle into a groove. He's made some great progress. He's thrown the ball well. He's ran the ball well. After the bye week, got healthy. His leg looks right. And so we're going to be watching him. How is he going to get his playmakers involved? It's kind of been a theme that we've had every game. You got Justice McQuay. You've got, last week he had Doak Porter, and he was able to get him the ball. And Doak had probably his best game of the season as, Cole was able to distribute the ball, get him in space. So now with Doak battling that injury, can other playmakers step up? Can he get Justice McQuay the ball in space? The timing of the passes, the screen game has been effective throughout the season. And so if he's able to do that, if he's able to manage the game, take advantage of what the defense gives him, it could be a good sign for the Cougars tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, it's so unfortunate, just the injuries all season long, and they've never stopped. You mentioned Doak Porter, as you mentioned, had one of his best games of the season.
It was
arguably his best game of the season last week. And then late in the game, injury strikes again. And so now Doak is in a boot tonight. One of the things that I'm going to be looking for tonight, Josh, is what's the run game able to do? Because I believe that the foundation of this Grace offense, especially with the fact that you're on QB2/3, and you've got your one of your top receivers that's out tonight, this offense kind of rides on the running game. And so we're going to be watching BA tonight, and I'm sure we'll see some Justice McQuay stuff out of the backfield as well as at wide receiver. Yeah, and that leads us into the next part. They have that new formation that they had been working on, and they run it out the last couple of games, and now one of those key players is injured as well. Got injured early in last week's game, which moves us now over to also the defensive side of the ball. With Andrew Gardner getting hurt last week, as again we've said it, we feel like it's just a broken record, but the injuries just continue to pile up over and over again. And so now Grace is going to be tested again tonight with the athleticism of Bishop Dunne, and they're going to have to do it without the captain of their defense, Andrew Gardner. And so even though Bishop Dunne has not been able to find the win column this season, they've got some dynamic players that can break one if you give them space.
Yeah, it's true. And defense is going to have to play disciplined football. When you're missing your quarterback on the defense, the guy who's going to call the plays, get everyone set up, everyone is going to have to be on their A game. They're going to have to know their assignments. They're going to have to hit their gaps. The discipline is going to have to be there in every phase of that defense if they want to keep these athletes in front of them and have a good showing tonight.
Yeah. So, we've kind of been just talking it through, and I think it just remains to be a thing of certainty, and that is limit big plays, keep everything in front of you on defense, and force Bishop Dunne to have to drive the ball down the field. Don't give up any free plays. Don't give up anything. And I believe if Grace can do that, I believe they'll be in good shape tonight. So really, in all, to sum it up, Grace is fighting for the postseason tonight. Bishop Dunne is playing for pride, and we're about to see which team comes out hungrier. It should be a fun one out here on senior night.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't ask for more. The final game of the regular season. Destiny is in our own hands. Cougars win, and they are in.
And so kickoff is coming up in just a few minutes from Grace Community. Stick with us. We'll be back right after this. All right, it's just about time for some Grace Community Cougar football. The team is gathering in the tunnel, and we are just about set to get this thing underway. The team is going to take the field. Bishop Dunne is gathered in the end zone on the other side. They don't have a tunnel or anything to run out of. And here come the Cougars. To a nice ovation from this senior night crowd. Cougars are in their blue jerseys and blue pants, white helmets with the blue Cougar decal on top, white numerals and lettering on the jerseys. And as they do every game, they run to the other end of the field, and they're going to take a knee in the end zone. As Bishop Dunne is doing the same on the other side. It is a beautiful evening. If you're wanting really nice weather, this is it. If you're wanting it to be like hot chocolate weather, you're just going to have to keep on waiting for a little bit.
Yeah, I got my wife texting me that she should have dressed like the ski slopes. This is what the theme was. Very cold-natured. I said, this is my kind of weather.
Oh, this is perfect.
This is football weather.
Yeah, it is 70 degrees right now in Tyler, Texas. And according to the weather app, it is 70, and it feels like 70. And I'll agree, it feels like 70 degrees. But it is a beautiful evening. We want to welcome all of you for joining us tonight on Grace Game Day. Thank you for everybody that tuned in for senior night. Congratulations to all of the Grace Community School seniors. We are so proud of each and every one of them and the mark that they are leaving on this school. So we're going to pause now for a moment of prayer.
If you would please stand at this time, we're going to be led in prayer by Reverend Ben Wheeler, who is a parent of a Grace Community senior. Please join Reverend Wheeler as we pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for the beauty of this night, the glory of your creation, and the joy of recreation. That we can gather in such a way and enjoy the game and the cheer and the dance, and best of all, the drum line is a real gift, and we thank you for it. We ask you, Lord, that tonight you would protect all involved, help us to please you in all that we think, say, and do. And mostly, Father, we ask that you would, by your grace, help us to know you as you truly are. We pray these things in Christ's name. Amen. Please remain standing and face the United States flag at the north end of the stadium as we honor our nation and the men and women who serve and who have served it with the presentation of our national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner is presented tonight by the GCS Cougar Chorale.
What a great job by the Cougar Chorale singing our national anthem. And now the captains are going to get ready to make their way onto the field. And we are moments away now from kickoff. The only thing standing between us and football right now is the coin toss, and they are just about to get it out of the way.
For the Cougars, number 1, Joe Porter, number 2, Justice McQuay, number 5, Elijah Hicks, number 9, Cole Sand, number 25, Will Heck, and number 60, Braden Wells. Captains for the Falcons, number 1, Louis Sandoval, number 18, Dylan Parrish, number 72, Carlos Salceda, and number 74, Madden Powell.
Josh, the Cougars team, the way they're lined up, it's making my OCD twitch. I am not OCD about much, but the few things that I am OCD about, it's pretty intense. And all I know is right now the Cougars team is lined up from the 49-yard line to the 30.
Yeah. So Bishop Dunne wins the coin toss. Grace will receive as Bishop Dunne is going to defer. And so Cougars will get a chance to make a statement first.
So we're just about ready now. As Josh mentioned, the Cougars are going to receive. And we'll see what this Grace offense can do first tonight. I'll tell you what they need to do.
Let's get on the board first.
They need to get down there and score a touchdown. That's what the doctor is ordering right now. That is what the doctor's ordering.
So the Cougars are on the field. We're waiting Bishop Dunne to take the field so they can kick off. Here they come. They have a nice little contingency that made the trip with them.
Josh, just at first glance here, I believe that Bishop Dunne is physically the smallest size
that we've seen.
The teams that we have faced this year.
Especially compared to last week's game. That was a big team we played last week.
Mercy, those
I don't know what they were putting in the water at that school.
Those boys were large young men. And so we're ready. Bishop Dunne lined up to kick left to right on your screen. Grace will receive. It's Justice McQuay and Elijah Hicks back deep. And here's the kick. It's an onside kick, and it is going to be recovered by Bishop Dunne.
Right through the hands of, I think that was Ale.
Yep.
As it came on him quickly. He was not prepared for that, as it took a weird bounce off the ground. And Bishop Dunne is going to get the ball first. Not how you wanted to start this game.
No, that's definitely not the way you wanted to do this. Because now, essentially, Bishop Dunne gets the ball first, and then they're still going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. So Grace is going to have to find a way to steal a possession, which likely means an onside kick of their own.
You know, after the back-to-back onside kick recoveries for Grace last week, I think they can do it.
Absolutely they can. There you go.
And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he goes nowhere.
Matt Gaudier.
And Christian Mathis just found out real quick what it feels like to be hit by a Mack truck.
There you go. I am so mad at myself for not coming up with that one sooner.
You're welcome.
And so with Andrew Gardner out, Matt Gaudier is going to have to fill that gap. And he does a great job of doing that on that first play. What a play to start that drive.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 11 for the Falcons. Shotgun snap, throw over the middle, and it is caught wide open and taken down at the 31-yard line. That's Dylan Stinson in on the stop.
And that's what you talked about in the pregame. Not letting these athletes get out in space like that, and they're able to connect for a big gain and pick up a first down.
Montrell Hackney had time in the pocket and just easy as you please threw that one over the middle to a wide open receiver. And so they have it 1st and 10 now at the 31-yard line in Grace territory.
Yeah, and it's not just that he was able to find an open receiver. The pressure didn't get there either, so he was comfortable in the pocket.
Handoff, cut back, and he slips. And that was Mathis on the carry again there, and he looked like his feet just went out from under him.
Yeah, the old turf monster, as they call it.
So after a 4-yard gain, it's 2nd and 6 for the Falcons. Pressure this time, and they're going to get to him. Down he goes.
Yeah, just a great job. That was Connor Chaney that got there first. And that's going to be key is, when you've got athletes running in space and you're shorthanded, you're going to have to get pressure on the quarterback. And Connor Chaney does that on 2nd down to bring up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, that was a huge loss on the play, Josh. That's essentially what that comes down to is a 10-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down and 16, and this is where you want to get them. You've got them behind the chains. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah, obvious passing situation. So discipline the secondary, and let's get more pressure.
Hackney is back. Pressured again. There's a flag down. We're going to get holding.
But we're going to decline that one.
Yeah, Grace is going to be able to decline that. He scrambled for a gain of about probably 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, and that time it was Jay Pillsbury who was in the backfield in a hurry. And this defensive line looking to make some ruckus early in this game. As on back-to-back possessions, they're able to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
And we're going to wait for the call here. They're moving the chains back. Or moving the down marker back. And so Grace does decline the penalty. So now they will bring the line of scrimmage marker back to the line of scrimmage that it is now after that run. So
yeah,
it's due process.
Waiting on the official word. So 4th down, they're going to go for this. It's a long, long field goal. And you're not punting from your own 34-yard line, 33-yard line. So the Cougars with a chance to get a turnover here on downs. Big moment for this defense.
Get that possession back. Snap to Hackney. He's back. Pressure coming again. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone. Broken up, incomplete. And so Grace gets the turnover on downs. And Josh, thankfully, there was a player there
that came in at the end
in coverage that Justice McQuay was there first and got his hands on it, and then there was another player on the deflection that had a chance to get after it, but thankfully nobody intercepted it.
Yeah, there was 4 Cougars in the end zone on that Hail Mary attempt. And so after the onside kick, no points are scored, so the Cougars avoid that. And now they've got a chance here to get the rhythm going. Let's see if we can get that run game going.
Stanley's going to hand it to B.A. coming to the near sideline. And he's going to gain a quick 5 yards, maybe 6 or 7. My goodness. 6, 7, 6. Oh.
We're fired.
Yep. That's what happens when you've got a 6-year-old right there.
Yep.
I just fell prey.
My kindergartner has also been saying that. But that was a great play call. The pressure came from the right side, and they ran left, and just a lot of room to run.
Now Stanley looking, throws down the field, and it is caught. There's a flag
Face
down.
mask. As Elijah Hicks gets out of bounds. So that's going to be 15 yards at the end of that run as his head whipped around with that face mask.
So Elijah Hicks with the reception, and we're waiting on the official call, but Josh, I think you're exactly right. Lots of discussion for this call here. Here he comes. And that's the thing I was wanting to see, Josh, is that flag that I saw, the one that I saw first.
Came early?
It came early, and I was thinking, oh, they saw something else. But fortunately, both penalties there go against the defense. So Grace is going to decline the holding penalty. They're going to accept the face mask penalty, and that's an all-state first down with some extra penalty yardage added on.
Absolutely. And, again, a great play by Elijah Hicks. Oh.
B.A. lowering the shoulder and applying some punishment to Noah Davis.
Speaking of Mack trucks, goodness gracious. Back to that pass, though. Elijah Hicks is going to have an opportunity tonight to step in and fill the hole left by Doak Porter. It's senior night. He's a senior. I want to see number 5 have a big game in the passing game.
Yep, I'm with you. 2nd down and 1 after the 9-yard gain for B.A.
Wildcat
Hecht in the backfield with B.A. and the Wildcat. And it's going to be B.A. keeping it, following the block of Hecht. And he is drugged down from behind, but he's going to have enough for an all-state first down. Thank you to Allstate for sponsoring our first downs this year. Monette Taylor, the agent in White House, Texas. They're on Highway 110. Go by and see her. Thank you, Monette, for sponsoring the broadcast this year and for taking care of our first downs for us. Stanley up the middle. He's to the 20, inside
Good
the
cut.
15, and lowers his shoulder to the 10.
Incredible move. He's so quick and so elusive that the defender was in good position. He was able to just slip past him.
And that is another all-state first down there for the Cougars. And it's going to be first down and goal from the 10-yard line.
So here's where we get an opportunity to see the red zone efficiency, as I think Bishop Dunne has taken a timeout here. They're kind of on their heels a little bit to see if the Cougars can punch this in now that they're in the red zone.
So timeout, Bishop Dunne. We'll take this with them. We'll be back right after this.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth at Clyde Perkins Stadium on the beautiful Grace Community School upper campus. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Preston Proctor, and my partner in crime, Josh McElhaney. Thrilled to bring you all the action of Grace Cougar football.
Here we are in the East Texas Nutrition Red Zone. It's
going It'll be a handoff to Hecht. Breaks a tackle in the backfield and churns his way down for a couple of yards.
Pushing that pile. Running with a lot of power there. I like to see that.
And so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 7. Josh, he broke 2 tackles before he got back to the line of scrimmage and then managed to gain 3
then he carried
yards.
a couple guys with him for 3 yards. As BA's coming back in. Matt Gaudier's coming in. I'm expecting to see a little bit of that Samson jumbo formation. Here we go.
They're going into I formation, Josh. Look at that. Stanley under center.
Old school football here.
Handoff to BA. He's got room across the 5. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5.
Just unable to get that corner. He had some space, it looked like, but good job by the Bishop Dunne defenders to seal that edge and prevent him from hitting that corner for the pylon. So big 3rd down here. This is exactly what we talked about in the pregame leading up to this game is how would the Cougars do here on these goal-to-goal situations, and they find themselves here 3rd and goal on the 5-yard line back in this I formation.
Yeah, Josh, once again in the I. This time it's McQuay back there, and it's going to be Stanley rolling out, throws to McQuay, caught at the 5, breaks a tackle, has to cut back inside. And
oh,
he's
my
into
goodness.
The end zone for the touchdown.
Justice McQuay. What a move. What a play.
Man.
I mean, he hit every joystick on Madden that time, every juke move there was.
I'm telling you.
You've heard of the Michael Vick experience? Well, welcome to the Justice McQuay experience because those defenders were wondering how in the world he slipped past them into the end zone.
Josh, there was, 3 or 4 of them over there between him and the end zone?
That play looked like it had no chance.
Blockers, and this point after attempt brought to you by Hager Family Law.
They're going to go for 2 here.
Hecht up the middle.
And he's got it.
In.
What a drive by the Cougars.
Yeah, that's how you get it done. And so it is 8-0 Cougars with 4:52 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. That Biomax touchdown was a thing of beauty. And then the 2-point conversion after. And it is 8-0 Cougars. This kickoff brought to you by Texas Oncology. Thank you for supporting Grace Game Day this year. We appreciate you so much. And it's an onside kick, and there's space.
I think
it
that
just goes out of
bounds.
Bowen Jenkins giving chase to it, just was not able to get there.
And that was well executed. Just outside his hands. As Grace attempted to get the ball right back.
Josh, I'm not losing my mind. We did go for 2 and get it, correct?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, the scoreboard says 7-0 here in the stadium, but the correct score should be 8-0 as El Hecht did run that ball in to the end zone. So Bishop Dunne on the field for their second drive. This defense came up big last time. The defensive line really caused some havoc in the passing game. And so let's see if they can repeat that performance and try to get this ball right back. In the shotgun. He's going to hand it off.
Give to Mathis. He's going to gain some yardage, and he's going to be brought down by Josh. Who's number 35?
I think that's
Is that Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He switched numbers last week because I think he was filling in for Wyatt Buchanan at tight end.
Right, yeah.
Now he's filling in for Andrew Gardner.
Yeah, they've still got him as number 70 over here on this deal for tonight. But, yeah, I thought that was Parker. Then Matt Gaudier was giving chase in there as well. And so it's second down and 5.
Oh, great job.
And that's just blowing a play up.
What number was that?
Vadreen was in there, and then also Josh J. Pillsbury.
Jay Pillsbury came in like a missile and really blew that play up. What a great job there on second down to force this 3rd and 6.
Yeah, so a 1-yard loss on the play. And, Josh, you're right. Pillsbury got there in a hurry.
Yeah, he's made an impact so far early in this game.
So 3rd down and 6. So we approach 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and we're going to get a whistle here and flag. He threw that flag with some attitude.
Yeah, the referee was standing there because of a substitution.
Yeah.
And he snapped the ball anyways. I'm not sure what the center was doing there for Bishop Dunne, as the official was still standing over the ball. He just snapped it.
You know, sometimes we just get anxious.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaching staff over on the other sideline is probably pretty frustrated on that. I think the quarterback was calling for the ball because he was patting his chest saying it's my fault, but the center's got to know when the official is standing over the ball like that during a substitution, you can't snap it. And so that's going to cost them 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
So once again, you get them behind the chains on 3rd down. You really want to see them get out of this and get the ball back.
Nice
Stanley
pressure.
With pressure.
That's a hold.
Flag down. And he's going to launch it deep down the field. Got a wide open man, but closing quickly is Henry.
What an interception. They're going to accept the penalty, I would imagine. Or are you going to let Christian get the interception on senior night? They're going to give him the interception. I like that call. He went up and high-pointed that like a receiver. Give him that pick, as Coach Washington approves.
Hey, you know, I like it, Josh, because what happens is you put them back there in 3rd and long again. So it goes to 3rd and 16. Anything can happen. We've seen them give up some big plays this year.
You take the ball.
Yeah, take the ball. And especially the way your offense moved the ball in their first possession.
Yeah.
You take the ball.
Absolutely. So here comes this Cougar offense. Ready to add some more points to the board.
That Grace Cougar turnover brought to you by Harley's. Harley's is a great place, men, for you to go get some really nice apparel, sport coats, suits, ties, socks, pants. I mean, shirts. They got it all.
They got it all. If you thought to yourself, man, I could really use like a little bit of oomph to my wardrobe, Harley will help you out.
Absolutely. Super nice guy, too. I always enjoy visiting with him. Stanley, back, looking, throws, and it's dropped.
Oh, Justice was running before he got the ball. He had some space, too, to make some moves and really pick up some yardage in that one.
Justice was thinking about which direction he was going to mash that joystick.
He was already looking upfield, and that ball just bounces right off his chest, right off his hands. He was going to make another highlight.
Yes, I was just about to say that was about to be another highlight reel right there. Man. Second down and 10. BA to the left of Stanley in the backfield. BA goes in motion, Stanley's going to go his way with the screen, and there's a Falcon in the backfield that is able to wrestle him down. Steven Jackson, a freshman.
Yeah, he was there to make the play. B.A. was able to carry him for a yard or two to gain some yards on that one. But, again, the timing on that screen just wasn't there.
So 3rd and 9. And Stanley's going to keep this one following B.A., and he is pushing his way across the 20-yard line. And, Josh, he's going to be really
he's got
close.
It. Based on the spot the referee gave, yep, that's a first down. What a run by Cole Stanley.
That's a run.
Yeah, he's shown the speed, that track speed, but he's also shown the ability to just power his way and pick up those yards. That was a tough run.
So that's an all-state first down. Keeps this drive alive. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Snap to Stanley. He gives it to B.A., lowers his shoulder, and he gets dropped in the backfield. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, looks like.
As B.A. is also playing through injury. He was also injured late in that game last week.
Yeah, B.A. does not look like he feels good in his body. The couple of times he's been hit low, he has come to the sideline after that hit.
But he's kind of in the same mold as Andrew Gardner. He can play, he's going to play.
Swaim on the jet sweep. And I think that was a face mask.
It looked like it, but he's going to pick up a first down.
Well, that's going to be another all-state first down. What a run by Swaim.
Yeah, give him the ball some more. So I guess technically he's the one that's filling in for Porter on a more consistent basis. But good job in space that time.
Coleman Swaim, a sophomore for the Cougars. And he's getting some valuable playing time tonight. McQuay in motion. Jet sweep to McQuay. Following Hecht.
Oh, he's got some
Here
space.
He's got some room to the 50. 45. Lowers his shoulder to the 40-yard line. That's another all-state first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, good things happen when you give him the ball in space.
Absolutely.
And the Cougars are moving again. This offense is in a great rhythm right now.
And once again, it's a big game tonight for the Cougars. It's not only senior night, not only the season finale for the regular season, as we're going to have Stanley fake it to McQuay, keeps it up the middle, cuts to the near sideline, inside the 20, and Stanley running down the field.
Man, those long strides, he can pick up yards in a hurry.
And so that's another all-state first down that carries them into the East Texas Nutrition Red Zone. And Josh, as I was saying before Stanley just scampered away with that play, was the Cougars are playing for something tonight. A win, and you get into the playoffs.
Yeah. So a lot on the line. They're playing like it tonight. They're hungry.
And we're going to take this all the way down to the end of the first quarter. And so after one, your score, Grace 8, Bishop Dunne 0. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a place to belong? At Hope Church, you'll find practical teaching, genuine community, and a fresh start each week. No perfect people required. Whether you're exploring faith or ready for your next step, there's a seat for you in person or online. Come as you are and leave encouraged. Start your week with hope. Visit yourhope.church.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth. I want to say a big thank you to Hope Church in White House for sponsoring Grace Game Day this year. We appreciate it so much. We are set to begin the second quarter. Grace with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Falcon 13-yard line. So, Josh, they are knocking on the door. They were able to finish the first drive.
They did.
Let's see if they can finish this one too. Grace is ready, and Bishop Dunne having to rush back to the field. And it's going to be a keeper by Stanley inside the 10, and he plows his way down to the 7-yard line. Stanley with some tough running tonight early in this game.
Yeah, he's really made an impact with his legs.
Second down and 4. Line of scrimmage is the 7. Grace in the East Texas Nutrition red zone. Here's the Sampson formation. Or excuse me, that was just I formation. Handoff to Hecht. And he's going to maneuver his way down to the 5-yard line. Not really sure what I was trying to say there.
You'll get it out eventually.
Maybe I'm thinking about Chick-fil-A and moo. I don't
Could
know.
be. So 3rd and 2. They can get a first down without scoring. Back in the I formation.
Hecht again, the running back in the formation. Gaudier in the fullback position. It's to Hecht.
That's going to be it. 1st and goal.
Yeah. All-State first down. And so Grace has it 1st and goal.
Just keep lining up like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They haven't shown the ability to stop it just yet. Run behind Big 32.
They're back in the eye again. And it's going to be a handoff to Hecht.
And he's got it.
Slips his way through the line of scrimmage and into the end zone for another Biomax touchdown.
So they're going to go for 2 here again. I think the object tonight is get as many points as possible.
Right. Hey, you know what? Let these kids have a scoreboard party tonight. It's been a tough enough season. Stanley in the gun. Hicks in motion. Stanley's back, looking, throws to Hicks, caught, and he gets in. What a beautiful play design.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And with that score, it is 16-0. Cougars in front. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace.
Go. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth. You just saw Scoop and Grind. Josh, I think they're fixing to rush it. Well, you know what? This is why I don't go gamble. Just one reason why I do not gamble. I just knew they were fixing to turn and rush it and do that onside kick again. But, quite the opposite. He drives this kick through the end zone for a touchback. Scoop and Grind is located just a couple of miles from the upper campus. And you can find them on Highway 64 in Chapel Hill. Go down there to the red light at 64, take a left, and they will be right down there on your left. Milkshakes, ice cream, coffee, just really, really, really good stuff. And right now, if you go in there and you tell them that you heard about them on Grace Game Day, you'll get 10% off your order. And I'd like to encourage you to do that. Let them know that you're hearing about them on Grace Game Day, and I know they would appreciate that. So let them know, hey, I heard about you on Grace Game Day. Get 10% off your order.
That's a win-win.
It is a win-win. Here we go. Grace defense back on the field. And it's going to be a handoff to Mathis, and he just has nowhere to go. Stinson was there. And let's see who else that is that's getting up from the fray.
Connor Chaney again.
Yeah, Connor Chaney again, Josh.
This D-line is just being very disruptive today. And they're really kind of setting the tone for the entire defense.
So he gains a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9. Hackney in the gun. And it's going to be a play-action fake. Quick sidearm pass. And he's got all kinds of Cougars back there with him.
Oh, he's going to lose yards.
That's a big loss on the play. And Josh, once again, Connor Chaney.
Yeah, just being a disruptor. And this drive is going the wrong direction for the Panthers. For the Falcons, rather. Panthers were last week.
And so, once again, Josh, behind the chains on 3rd down. This is where the Grace defense has been very successful tonight.
Yeah, they have been. They've been opportunistic. They got an interception. They had a turnover on downs. So this is where this defense wants to thrive. And
Hackney is back, looking, running, throws on the run. It's caught, but it's going to be short of the 1st down marker.
By about a yard.
Yeah, he got a big chunk of it. It's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what they do, seeing that they are still really, kind of deep in their own territory.
He respotted it, so it's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yeah.
So are they going to go for this?
It looks like they are.
0 and 8, what do you got to lose?
4th and 2. Well, you'd love to see Grace get a stop right here and take over all the way over there in Falcon territory. Here we go.
Precarious field position here for the Falcons.
Handoff, and he's going to get he's pushing, and they turn him aside.
Yeah, he didn't get it. That's going to be 1st down, Cougars.
So a turnover on downs. This Grace defense is doing some work tonight.
Yeah, that D-line getting the push. As I believe it was, I think that was Parker Sturmer who was able to, at the end, come in and really keep him from picking up the extra yard to get that 1st down. So good rallying around the football by the Cougars defense.
Yeah, they had a chance at him in the backfield, and he kind of slithered through that. And then a swarm of Cougars. And, Josh, I think you're right. I think Sturmer was in on that to help finish that play off. Stanley looking for McQuay. He's got him out there in space, and he spins out of a couple of tackles and then drags a few more with him across the 30-yard line. And that's a pretty exciting 4-yard gain.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything boring, that's for sure.
He's just electric, Josh. You never know. He can take it to the house from any place on the field.
I'm pretty sure he had a guy holding him by the ankle at the line of scrimmage, and he's able to do a spin move, pirouette, and then lunge forward to pick up 4 yards. That's good stuff.
BA up the middle, dragging a couple of players. One in particular, Josh, was Alonzo Powell.
Yeah, he went for a ride.
It's going to be 3rd down and 1 as we go under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 25-yard line. Grace needs 1 yard to keep this drive alive. Stanley in the gun, BA to the left. And we're going to get a timeout over there. It looked like that official on the far side signaled Grace called timeout, but they did not. That was called by Bishop Dunne. And so we're going to take a break with them. We'll be back right after this.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth. Clyde Perkins Stadium. Senior night at Grace, and what a great night it was pregame as we recognize the seniors that make this Cougars team and the cheerleaders and Cougarettes and drumline go round, and so thankful for all of them. Stanley's going to keep it. 1st down and more across the 20.
I should have said it on air, but during that commercial break, I looked over at Preston and I said, I think this is a good time for a read option with Stanley and BA.
You said exactly that.
And then the first thing they do is a read option as the defense crashes in on BA and Stanley's able to pick up that 1st down. And they are in the East Texas Nutrition Red Zone for the 3rd time.
Another All-State 1st down. And it's going to be Stanley, play action fake, rolling, looking, throwing for the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for McQuay in the end zone, but a little bit too tall. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. And Stanley's going to keep it. Makes a man miss in the backfield.
What a move.
And then
still going.
Strong running down inside the 15. Close to 1st down yardage. What a play.
My goodness.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, Cole came to play on senior night, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And we got...
That's got to be on the defense.
We got some people moving, some people not moving. We've got whistles and flags everywhere.
I think I can't see who the center is. But as soon as the defense crossed the line of scrimmage, he did a great job of snapping that ball, forcing that flag.
Which is why nobody was moving. The only person that moved was Swain. He took off.
Yeah, I think that's Baker who had the heads-up play to snap that as that hard count. And it had several Falcons jumping into the neutral zone.
Yeah. That's an All-State 1st down. We're going to get a handoff here, and BA gets dropped in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, Alonzo Powell, great play to get in the backfield and bring him down. Not easy to do.
No, it's not.
And that's going to be a loss of yards on the play.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. This time from the 8. Swaim in motion. They jet sweep to him, coming toward the near sideline, cuts inside a block and inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, he's showing something tonight. hasn't had a lot of opportunities this season on offense. He's been great on defense. But getting an opportunity to get some reps here and get some plays called, and he's doing a fantastic job stepping up tonight. And that's a touchdown.
That's going to be B.A. smashing his way into the end zone. That's a Biomax touchdown. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and this time they're going to kick a field goal.
Stinson to hold. This extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. The kick is up. And Stanley's kick is good. 4:17 remaining in the first half. Grace is up 21-0. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a place to belong? At Hope Church, you'll find practical teaching, genuine community, and a fresh start each week. No perfect people required. Whether you're exploring faith or ready for your next step, there's a seat for you in person or online. Come as you are and leave encouraged. Start your week with hope. Visit yourhope.church.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live from Clyde Perkins Stadium. Grace getting ready to kick off. And this kickoff is brought to you by Texas Oncology. I want to thank Jordan Boos and her staff there at the clinic for supporting Grace Game Day. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Tonight's senior night is brought to you by Allstate. Monette Taylor, the local agent in White House, Texas. Stanley's kick is high and deep, and it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. And Josh, this is really exactly the kind of game that this Grace team needed.
Yeah, they did. Because they had a couple of really tough losses. That game down in Hyde Park, losing it right there at the end of the game in the end zone with a chance to tie. Last week.
With a terribly missed call, I might add.
Yeah, we weren't going to go there again.
I mean, you know, I don't mind.
And then last week they showed a lot of pride, got down big early, and just fought the entire second half, clawing back into that game. Had some opportunities to really make that game interesting late and just couldn't get over the hump. And so here tonight with a chance to punch their ticket into the playoffs, they have come ready to fight.
5 wide receiver set, going deep, batted into the air, and it's incomplete.
That was almost intercepted.
I was afraid for a second, too, that they might catch it on the deflection, but we definitely had first crack at it.
Yeah. I think that was Elijah Hicks that got his hands on the ball.
Elijah Hicks roaming center field for the Grace defense.
Oh, no, that was Dylan Stinson, number 11, who got his fingertips on that ball. Elijah Hicks was there, as was Christian Henry.
2nd and 10. Jet sweep flag on the play, and that's going nowhere. He is covered up by blue shirts. I believe it's going to be a procedure penalty. So Grace is going to decline the penalty and go ahead and take the play, as it was a play that resulted in a loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12. And, Josh, this is multiple times now that they've had them behind the chains on 3rd down.
Yeah. And this is exactly the game plan that this Cougar defense wanted to have coming in here. Limit the run, put him in obvious passing situations, and then try to get pressure on the quarterback.
5 wide receivers set. He throws out of the gun. It's caught, and he's going to be close to first down yardage.
I don't think he's going to get it. 1 yard short.
That was Jay Pillsbury again.
Yeah, out in coverage that time. So showing a lot of versatility in his game tonight. And now they're going to go for it on 4th down for the 3rd time. Can this Cougar defense get another stop and set their offense up with excellent field position?
4th and 1. And we got a flag on the play.
That's going to be on Bishop Dunne.
Yep, it's a call against Bishop Dunne, and it's going to remain 4th down. And so now 4th and 1 turns into 4th and 6. Does that change your decision?
I don't know. What was the penalty? Was it too many men?
I am not certain. I've never. I want to say it was an illegal substitution, but
that could be it.
Never. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody motion it that way.
Now they've got 5 players rushing onto the field. A lot of confusion on this Bishop Dunne side.
And they got guys going off the field.
You got number.
I think they're going to punt now. And so the ever dangerous Justice McQuay back to receive this punt.
They're going to have to hurry. It's 4 seconds on the play clock. They're not going to get it off.
Snap bounces back to him.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Taken down.
It should have been a penalty for a delay of game, but it doesn't matter. The Cougars are going to get the ball in the East Texas Nutrition red zone, as that play had no chance.
That snap bounced 3 yards in front of him, went sideways, and
by the time he picked it up, he was getting chokeslammed.
He didn't have a prayer.
That's Elijah Hicks, the first one back there.
So, Josh, as you said, Grace begins this drive in the East Texas Nutrition red zone at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. 3:13 remaining in the half, and Grace already leading this game by 23.
Yeah, pretty disastrous possession that time by Bishop Dunne.
Hecht in the gun with Stanley. Swaim in motion. Stanley rolling. He's got pressure. Throws on the run. Caught by Swaim at the 10. And he's going to get down to the 5-yard line. Very, very close to first down yardage.
And good job by Cole to get rid of that ball with a defender. I believe there was a defender wrapped around his waist as he threw that ball.
Yeah. And, Josh, that is an all-state first down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So another goal-to-go opportunity for the Cougars.
They started this drive in the red zone. An opportunity brought to you by East Texas Nutrition. Snap to Stanley. He's back and looking. Throws for Stinson. Touchdown, Cougars!
And I'm loving the play calling here today.
I love that play call.
They got the Falcons kind of on their heels. They don't know what's coming. When you run the ball efficiently and the quarterback is efficient, you've got the quarterback run, you've got the screen game going. Man, what is there for a defense to focus on and try to cut out?
That Biomax touchdown takes it to 29, and now this extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. It is up, and it is good. And, Josh, just like that, Grace has a 30-piece in the first half. And
that is exactly how this Cougar team wanted to start this game.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well done so far. Still got plenty of football left.
And we've got some JV guys suited up with Varsity tonight who probably didn't expect to see the field. The way this game is going, they might see the field in the second half.
They might get some varsity playing time tonight. That is for sure. Tonight's game brought to you by Allstate. Monette Taylor is the agent in White House, Texas, and we appreciate her support. Josh, we've had a great working relationship with Monette for a little while now, and we definitely appreciate her support of Grace Game Day, believing in the vision of what we were wanting to accomplish this year. So if you have any kind of insurance needs, go by and see Monette. Let her take care of you. She'll be honest with you. She's a person of integrity, and she is very good at what she does, has a lot of years of experience doing it. And Grace will line up to kick. This kick is brought to you by Texas Oncology. 30-0, Grace. That kick is going to die at the 1-yard line. He has to return it. And he gets a little bit of running room there across the 10.
That was a great kickoff.
Yes, it was.
They're going to start on their 12-yard line. That was perfectly placed.
And as difficult tonight as moving the ball has been for them, starting deep in your own end of the field is the last thing you want to do.
Man, this Cougar team has been swarming the football.
.227 remaining in the half. 1st and 10 Falcons from their own 12-yard line. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. Josh really kind of well off the mark there throwing on the line.
Yeah, this Falcon offense just hasn't been able to find any success. And this is how important the run game is, both on offense and defense. When your offensive line is able to create the momentum in the running game and you're able to establish a run, it opens up the playbook. When the defensive line is able to disrupt the running game, it really stifles an offense and what they can do.
Rolling out under pressure, throws on the run again. This time finds his receiver. That's Sandoval out of bounds. And that's going to be good for a first down for the Falcons.
Yeah, and that time pressure not getting home. Quarterback had time to read the field. Number 1, Sandoval was able to find the hole in that zone and the Falcons get a much-needed first down.
Yeah, out of the shadow of their own goalpost now. Hackney back, looking, rolling, and now does the splits.
Ouch.
And goes down in the face of Vadrine and Sturmer.
I think the Cougars took a timeout with 2:03 on the clock. So preserving time here as they're going to get an automatic timeout, the 2-minute warning.
Yep. I'll take it. This timeout brought to you by Scoop and Grind. Once again, go talk to them, go in there and see them, get some coffee, get some ice cream, get a milkshake. Tell them you heard about them on Grace Game Day, and you will get 10% off your order. We will step away for just a moment. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day, live from the Hope Church broadcast booth. This game brought to you by Allstate. Monette Taylor, the agent.
Second down and 18 now.
And we've got a deep pass. Swain just a little bit too close to the sideline. Nothing he could do with that one. Incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down and 18 with 1:57 remaining now. We have reached the 2-minute timeout.
That's a great clock management by the Cougars. I believe they have 2 timeouts remaining. So they'll probably call another third timeout after this third down play if they're able to get off the field and give their offense one more shot at trying to get some points before halftime.
Josh, if you are Bishop Dunne, do you just run the ball here to force them to use that timeout?
Yes.
Or do you run the risk of throwing an incomplete pass and giving them 2 timeouts as you punt the ball away?
Yeah, man, it's hard because it's the last game of the season. You want to go out on your shield, so to speak. But, I mean, if this was college or pros, I'd say absolutely run the ball. Force them to use their timeout, try to regroup at halftime. But, I don't know. I think I'd give my kids a shot. See if they can pick it up. Be smart and don't throw an ill-advised pass.
Yeah, just throw it away if you need to.
Or maybe just run a quick screen, try to get somebody in space. 3rd and 18 is a hard one to pick up.
And we got whistles, false start. And so it got even more difficult. Grace was jumping off sides, but it was because of the movement of the Bishop Dunne offense.
Yeah, and you're taught that. You see the offensive line move, you jump, force the referees to make the call.
Force them. You got to bring attention to it.
So great awareness that time. So that's going to move it to 3rd and 23. And I think here I'm just handing it off.
Looks like they're running the same play, same motion. And Hackney is going to run, gets away from Vadrine, throws on the run, and it's caught, but he's going to be dropped. That was McQuay out there in coverage. And it's going to bring up 4th down and still a pretty good chunk needed for the first. 4th and 8. And it looks like they are going to punt it away. Grace is holding on to that timeout.
Yeah, still plenty of time.
Be interesting to see what McQuay does with this, if he gets a chance to return this one. He didn't get a chance last time. Block!
Oh, yes!
Stinson picks it up, running to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cougars!
Who was it that got the block? Bowen, was it Bowen Jenkins?
I'm not even sure.
I've got to look at that replay and see. I believe it was 24. Bowen Jenkins with the block. And Stinson runs it back. Who needs another possession when your special teams can get you on the board?
Oh, man. That's a Biomax touchdown. Low snap. And they managed to matriculate the ball through for an extra point that is good. That extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. Thank you to Hager Family Law for supporting Grace Game Day this year. If you have any kind of a family law situation, I would encourage you to go talk to them at Hager Family Law. They are very knowledgeable, very good at what they do, and I would definitely encourage you to go talk to them. Josh, did you envision 37 points before halftime?
I did not. But given how the offense was clicking in the second half last Friday, I did expect this offense to come out with that same momentum. I think it was so important last week after a kind of a rougher first start. They had 7 points at halftime. to get their offense going, to get that momentum, to feel comfortable again, and they did that in the second half. And, man, that is more than carried over here to the first half tonight.
So now this kickoff brought by Texas Oncology. And I believe Stanley will probably just drive another one through the end zone here.
Or drop it on the 5-yard line again.
Right. And it's going to be a fair catch taken in the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. 1:03 remaining in the first half. And the Grace offense is firing on all cylinders. The Grace defense is pitching a shutout. And it's senior night at Grace Community School. What a great night. Josh, Grace still has 2 timeouts left. If you're the Falcons, don't throw an incomplete pass. Because if you have to line up and punt again, it has not gone well.
The 2 punts have both been disasters.
Hackney in the gun. He's back, pressured. Vadrine giving chase, and he just has to throw it. It's caught.
Wow.
And up to that's a block in the back. There's the flag. He's going to get all the way down to the Grace 30-yard line.
That's
but
definitely going to come back.
It's still going to be a first down, but that is absolutely going to come back a pretty good ways. Yeah, very plain block in the back there.
Right around the 48-yard line.
So it'll be a spot foul, 10 yards from the spot, and I believe they're going to get the spot right around midfield, so the line of scrimmage should be 1st and 10 from about the 40. I'm not sure where the players are all going.
I think 39.
Yep. So
I'm not sure what's going on
39.
either.
Bishop Dunne is in a semi-huddle back at the 21. Now finally one of the guys says, hey, guys, we're up here.
Here we go.
Now we're getting people on right sides of the line of scrimmage. Here we go.
So what was a great play that put them in pretty good field position comes back with another penalty. But it is first down, 37 seconds, clock running.
Hackney's back, pressured, and just throws sidearm incomplete.
He's done that a few times. Just kind of sidearms it. I wouldn't imagine that's the ideal throwing mechanics that they would want.
Well, I agree, but I also think that young sophomore he's nervous right now.
There's a lot of pressure in his face.
He's had a lot of company in the backfield with him throughout this entire first half.
Yeah, there was a Mack truck bearing down.
Quick sidearm pass on a screen. And he breaks one tackle, but he's not going to get away from all of them. As Josh, the Cougars' defense is just swarming tonight.
Yeah, it feels like there's about 13 guys in blue on the field.
And I believe Bishop Dunne is going to take their final timeout here. So they do take their final timeout. It's 3rd and 8 with 14 seconds remaining in the half.
And you mentioned swarming. Christian Henry, number 6, misses the initial tackle. and yet he's the one that comes back in and makes the final tackle on that play.
Yeah.
You just love to see that kind of effort from a player. Doesn't get down, misses the tackle, and he's the first one to sprint back and complete the tackle.
Yeah, this is a team that just they go, and you love to see it. Also glad that Christian Henry is a junior, and he's going to be one of the guys that's a leader on this defense next year.
Yeah, absolutely. This team has a bright future, a lot of young talent on this team.
Third and 8, 14 seconds left. Hackney is back. There's holding. They're not going to call it, but definitely holding. Hackney's running with room across the 50, and he's got Vadrine headed his way, and he was making a beeline to get out of bounds.
Yep, so he's going to set up a Hail Mary attempt here. Well executed, actually, by the quarterback that time.
It was. They definitely got away with a holding penalty there.
He couldn't see the clock at the direction of the field he's running, and so he was very fortunate to get out with 1.8 seconds left.
Yeah. Josh, that was Luke Anderson that broke through the line and was held when he was flushing Hackney out of the pocket. Here we go. Final play, barring a penalty. Rolling out.
Don't stop.
Looking. Jump throw on the run, and it's going to go out of bounds.
I think some of the Cougar defense heard the buzzer and just stopped.
We've reached halftime with your score, Grace 37, Bishop Dunne nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a place to belong? At Hope Church, you'll find practical teaching, genuine community, and a fresh start each week. No perfect people required. Whether you're exploring faith or ready for your next step, there's a seat for you in person or online. Come as you are and leave encouraged. Start your week with hope. Visit yourhope.church.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day as we are getting set up for the halftime performances. And we are going to mute our microphones. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy these halftime performances from Bishop Dunne and from your Grace Community School Cougars. And we will be back for the start of the second half. Enjoy the show.
trying to leapfrog, but not finding a good path.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day as we get ready for the start of the second half of tonight's ball game. Grace leading the score is 37.
Forgot a number
nothing.
there.
I did. I was realizing that I had not reset the timeouts, and I was had all kinds of numbers going through my head all at once.
Yeah, and the smoke on the field is really indicative of how the first half went. Grace smoked them.
Yeah, that's a really solid description of it there.
Thank you.
37-0 is the score, and they got all of the fun festivities in the halftime show in, and now we're ready for some more football as Grace is getting ready to line up, kick this ball off to start the second half. This kickoff is brought to you by Texas Oncology. And Stanley slips as he kicks it. It turns into a squib kick taken right outside the 20, and he's going to make his way across the 30-yard line to about the 34.
And there's that pursuit again. Mack missed the first tackle, and yet he's still the guy that makes the tackle. You can't coach that kind of effort.
Yeah, these guys just don't give up on plays. Stanley was a little bit slow to get up, which, I mean, I would still be laying down if I slipped the way he did.
There'd be an ambulance with an air cast.
I would have torn an ACL. I would have blown a hamstring and probably dislocated my hip.
I'm sure a couple of discs would have exploded in my back. And that's just from getting up from the injury.
That's why we're sitting up here, Josh, and we're not wearing pads and helmets. So here we go. Jet sweep. They're going to throw it out of that play. Nice little play there. Results in a first down up near midfield.
Yeah, and Coleman nearly got the fumble as the guy was running by. He grabs the ball. The ball jarred loose for a fraction of a second. But, yeah, good play design for Bishop Dunne coming out of the locker room. I like it. A little end-around pass. I like not trying to go for the Hail Mary on that one. Just get a first down and get a good drive starter.
That was Parker Sturmer on the stop there. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Hackney is in the gun. And he's going to drop back. Pressure coming. Flushes him out toward the sideline. Throws on the run, and it's complete.
Man, that was more like a shovel pitch that went 12 yards as the pressure was in his face. That was Luke Anderson who was in there. Matt Gaudier as well.
It's going to be second down and a very short one. That was Christian Henry that chopped him down on the play at the 43-yard line. It's in Grace territory.
Yeah, so already Bishop Dunne with their most promising drive of the game.
Yeah, this has definitely been I was going to say an offensive struggle. It's been a defensive struggle. It's been a special teams struggle. They've really just struggled all the way around. There's that quick
Justice McQuay. making an impact on offense and defense. Man, he read that perfectly and came and blew that play up. And that play is going to go the wrong direction.
That's a huge 5-yard loss. That's going to be 3rd down and a long 5 here. Man, Justice read that play perfectly. And he went off like a missile straight toward the ball.
Yeah, he doesn't just have juice on offense. He's got juice on defense.
Empty backfield. He's alone in the gun, and we're going to get a false start. So 3rd and 10 upcoming.
And it's got to be frustrating for the coaching staff on the other sideline. It's been a lot of self-inflicted stuff that's happened. I know the scoreboard is lopsided, and it would likely, given how well Grace played offensively in that first half, continue to be lopsided. But when you're coming out in the second half and you're trying to get a drive going, to have unforced errors, penalties, offsides, not knowing the snap count, backbreakers, as this went from 2nd and 1 to now 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that makes for a really tough road. He's back with time. Now he's flushed out. Has to throw on the run. Wide open at the 45. Makes a man miss across the 40, and that's going to be a big first down.
Yeah, that was a big play. And Hackney was able to buy time. The pressure came late that time. They'd been coming in, as we see Cole limping again. That time he was able to buy time, and had a receiver wide open, was able to complete a good pass over the outstretched arms of the Grace Cougar defender that was there in that little zone, and that's going to be a first down.
From the 35, handoff to Mathis up the middle.
Oh,
and
he got
chopped
hit
down quickly.
That was Cole.
Cole Stanley on the stop. It's a gain of about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Clock running as we approach 8.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. And, Josh, I have to believe if Grace gets a stop here, gets the ball back and scores again, we'll probably go into a running clock for the second half.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
But first they need the stop. Hackney back, pressured, throws under pressure, and it's incomplete.
And that time the pressure is able to get there quickly, and you see the difference when the rush is in his face and he doesn't have time to set his feet or buy time. Not nearly as effective. And I didn't see who it was for Grace that time. It was several Cougars that were in the backfield.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. And here we go. Hackney back. Pressure. Cougars giving chase. They have him pinned against the sideline. He makes one miss and gets some positive yards, but it's not going to be near enough for a first down. And they're going to be looking at about 4th and 4, Josh.
Yeah, as Matt Gaudier was able to get him out of bounds. Nowhere to go with the football, so he does a good job of tucking it and picking up what he can. But a big opportunity here. As Bishop Dunne so far, I believe they're 0 for 3 on 4th down.
Hackney is back. Once again, just flushed out, Josh. He's going to throw on the run. Caught inside the 20.
Oh.
Fumble! McQuay picks it up. This could be fun. To the 20. He's to the 30. Gets a block and knocked out of bounds.
Man. Justice McQuay.
And, Josh, I think if he cuts that back inside, he might score.
He might have. Wow. Everything going Grace's way so far in this game.
So a huge turn of events there, as it went from looking like they were getting another first down to extend that drive to suddenly Grace has the ball near midfield. They'll begin this drive at their own 46-yard line.
That was Elijah Hicks, I believe, that went in there and caused that fumble. He's also had a big game.
Henry in motion, jet sweep to him. Gets a couple of blocks, and he's got some space.
Oh, I thought he was about to squirt out of there and get to that sideline.
Yeah, the last person that could get him got him. Nice gain there, five-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 5. As the Cougars now once again have moved into Falcon territory.
Yeah, and these seniors have been showing out here on senior night.
Stanley's back. Throws, and it's caught by Justice for a first
Way
down.
to hold on to that ball. Man, that was a hospital ball.
I'm telling you. But it's an all-state first down for the Cougars. Man, that's one you don't want a lot of there.
Yeah, no. But kudos to him for holding on to that ball. As B.A. finds a big hole.
B.A. across the 30, all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's another all-state first down.
Oh, we got an injured player. Oh, he's back up, though. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. Still, he's trying to shake it off over there. It's number 23, Steve Sandoval. Guess he's all right.
Well, he's not all right, but he's staying in. Here comes Hicks, near sideline, looking for the corner.
Patient
Gets there,
running.
inside the 20, inside the 10, cuts his way down to the 6-yard line.
That was crafty. He never turned on the jets. He just kind of waited, and was able to pick his way down inside the 10-yard line.
And so that's going to bring up 1st and goal as the Cougars are in the East Texas Nutrition red zone. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter, and Grace is knocking on the door. Henry's going to come out of the game, and running onto the field is Mac Gaudier. So you know what's coming here.
Yeah.
I formation, Stanley under center, McQuaid, the tailback, pitch to McQuaid, cuts inside, weaves his way back out.
Oh.
And did he fall down? Josh, they're setting something up.
He did? I think he fell on purpose.
Yeah, he fell down on purpose. They're setting something up. I don't know what it is, but
the way he fell is like he's either hurt or he's falling on purpose.
Yeah, for a second, I thought he blew a tire, and I was nervous.
But he got up clapping, so now is that?
It makes me think, I think they're fixing to give the ball to Braden Gregory.
That's Braden Wells.
Or Braden Wells, excuse me.
And he did.
And he did.
Touchdown.
There it is.
Braden Wells. There you go, big guy on senior night.
I love it.
That might be my favorite play of the entire year.
And it gets an eruption from this Grace crowd.
That was cool.
If only we had the option of having Braden Gregory out there.
Oh, I know.
Man, wouldn't he be having fun with this? So that Biomax touchdown leads us to an extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. And with 4:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter, Grace 44, Bishop Dunne nothing.
And an embrace for Dad on the sidelines.
We'll be back right after this.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth. I'm Preston Proctor, alongside Josh McElhaney, bringing you all the action. And Josh, while we were in that break, we have apparently hit a running clock.
Yeah, as the score is now 43-0.
And I believe it's 44-0. Did we not kick the extra point?
We did. So it should be 44-0. We might need to tell next door again. They might have been celebrating that Braden Wells touchdown.
Stanley's kick. This time he stays on his feet. Taking it to 7. And it's going to be a fair catch.
I couldn't find the ball on the camera.
What a fun night this has been.
Yeah, so much fun. Man, these seniors have had a great game. We've seen so much. We got a touchdown with Ale. Justice has one. Braden Wells got a touchdown. Elijah Hicks and Christian Henry have made some big plays. Have they both had a touchdown?
I think so, Josh. I think so.
I think every senior's got on the board. That's incredible coaching.
And here we are now. Falcons back on the field. Handoff to Mathis, and just not much running room at all.
That defensive line continues.
You've got guys all over the place making plays tonight. Second down and 9. Hackney pressured, and he's going to go down in the backfield. Hunter Lopez with the sack.
And he got back there quick. Hunter Lopez, I've got to see him play a lot of football on the JV side where he's filled in at quarterback. And they had a great end to their season, and here he is now on Friday night. Coming up with a big sack.
Well, he just gobbled the quarterback up here on the varsity level. Third down and 13. Hackney back, pressured again. Hecht is there.
Oh!
And the ball goes out of bounds.
Man, L made a heck of a play.
See what you did there.
I'm here all night.
So I don't know if they, they moved the line of scrimmage, so I guess they called that a loose ball.
I think L hit him. So the ball was still in his hand, I believe. Either way, it was going to be 4th and long. So we've had this is the third punt. The first 2 punts ended in disaster. Is that Elijah back to receive?
Yes, sir. Elijah standing in Falcon territory. They get this punt away, and Hicks is going to take a fair catch right at midfield.
Coach Washington got his hands up saying,
run the ball, kid.
It's senior night. You're a senior. You got to go make a play. But Grayson, excellent field position.
Yeah, beginning this drive at midfield, and they're holding the play clock, so we're not even going to have to snap the ball. It looks like they're probably going to just take this to the 4th quarter. Yeah, now they wind the play clock, but there's less game clock left than there is play clock. And we are headed to the fourth quarter. Grace leading 44-0. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day.
There's Hunter Lopez in at quarterback now.
Hand off to
I believe that's Sam.
yeah,
This is the JV guys.
Sam Bentley. And so we have a running clock, and we've got Hunter Lopez in at quarterback. Sam Bentley in at running back, and getting these guys some playing time here.
Some experience on a Friday night.
Here's
There you go,
Bentley.
Sam.
Nice move. Churning his way down close to first down yardage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. And Lopez is going to keep this one. First down yardage. Nice run, young man.
Yeah, good job. He's a tough runner.
So Lopez carries it for the first down. It's an all-state first down for the Cougars as the clock is approaching 10 minutes remaining in this ball game. First down and 10. Handoff to Bentley. And he's going to gain maybe a yard. I don't feel like they want to give him any yardage there, Josh.
Yeah, looks like they gave him about 6 inches. It's got to be fun for these JV guys to be out on the field on a Friday night with a full crowd here and moving the ball.
I want to see this crew put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, that'd be so fun.
Let's go. That's going to be a jet sweep to Jenkins. He's brought down in the backfield. So it'll be 3rd and 13. 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Grace has been in control of this from, well, I mean,
Wouldn't say the opening kickoff because Bishop Dunne was able to get that onside kick, and that's been pretty much the only bright spot.
yeah, it's been all Grace ever since. 3rd and 13. Lopez is going to keep it. Comes near sideline, lowers his shoulder, and gets down to about the 36-yard line. So 4-yard gain there. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. And it looks like we're getting some of the.
We got the varsity guys back on the field. They're going to punt.
They're fixing to. Yeah, looks like they're lining up to punt. I heard somebody yelling kneel. It makes me wonder if they're fixing to start kneeling seniors out.
No, I think he said seal.
Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, my ears are getting older by the day, so there's no telling. And they'll take a delay of game.
Try to get off a punt and see if they can pin him inside the 5-yard line.
I mean, I guess if they wanted to, they could just take delay of games until the game was over. Snap to Stanley, and he gets away a beauty. It just bounced the wrong way, that's all. I'm not sure what Powell was doing
Yeah,
there.
he was going after the ball.
Bishop Dunne.
But if he'd have touched it, that would have been another disaster.
Young man, what are we trying to accomplish here? So Bishop Dunne will begin this drive. Let's see where they mark it. It pinballed off about 3 different Cougars players.
And it looks like we're getting some of the young guys back on the field on defense.
Quick screen pass. And that is caught. Positive yardage on the play, brought down by Carter Zimmerman.
Get out here and make some plays, young guys.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 6, and right on schedule, the drum line fires it up. Hackney is back, going deep down the seam, and incomplete. Luke Burks in coverage there.
Good to see him back.
Hackney is back. Quick pass over the middle is complete for 1st down yardage. That's Louis Sandoval on the catch. Elijah Hicks with the stop at the 35. Hackney is back on the run, and he's going to get out of bounds.
And proud dad moment is number 72, Jackson McElhaney.
There we go.
My son, the freshman, on the field on a Friday night.
There we go. Go ahead, Jackson. Light somebody up. Hackney throwing deep, has a receiver open inside the 40. That's Sandoval again. Hunter Lopez chases him down. It's 1st down yardage to the 28-yard line in Cougar territory. And not that any of this even matters, but I really would like to see the defense keep a shutout.
Right.
1st and 10. Hackney rolls to the right, throws deep, end zone, jump ball, incomplete. Hicks was there on coverage. They were looking for Sandoval again. Josh, have they thrown a pass to anybody that was not number 1?
I don't think so. And with some of the plays he's made,
I mean, for good reason.
I was going to say, I don't know if I would either.
Made some great plays tonight. And Sandoval and Hackney both are sophomores for Bishop Dunne.
Oh!
A backwards pass attempt, but I believe
think
Grace has that.
Is that our ball? No, he didn't signal. Was that Bowen that came in and lit the quarterback up?
Somebody did. He took the snap and immediately drifted to his right as if he was just – I mean, he was buying some time, but he didn't get enough space between himself and the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got lit up as he was trying to throw that ball.
And it's 3rd and 16. Hackney looking, flushed out, rolling near sideline. Throws on the run. That receiver stepped out of bounds and came back in. So that should not count, but it looks like it's going to. And he's going to be chased down inside the 10 by Bowen Jenkins. Josh, I'm fairly certain he stepped out of bounds and then came back in and caught the ball.
I didn't see it.
So it's 1st and goal for the Falcons from the 6-yard line as we were about to hit 60 seconds remaining in this game. Hackney looking, throwing a fade to the end zone, incomplete. I don't want to be greedy, but I want to keep a 0 on the scoreboard.
40 seconds away.
And the way they're going, that might be only 2 snaps because they're not moving with any real haste. 30 seconds left. Hackney rolling, looking, throws on the run, incomplete.
Down to 20 seconds.
3rd down and goal.
They're going to get one more playoff.
Possibly, if they
get lined up. 10 seconds.
Last play. Hackney back, looking, steps up. He's going to run. And he gets into the end zone
at the buzzer.
And
he just threw the ball at Elijah's face and got flagged for it. Not sure what that was about.
And so because it's a touchdown, they will have the untimed down of the point after, or I believe, perhaps. Oh, no, that's the final. And so that'll do it from Clyde Perkins Stadium. The final score tonight, Grace 44, Bishop Dunne 6. Bishop Dunne scoring on the final play of the ball game. Josh, hats off to this team tonight. And hey, Cougar fans, guess what? we will be playing next week.
We will. Playoffs.
Congratulations to this Grace Cougars team for fighting through all of the adversity of this season and coming down to the final game of the regular season. And with that final game, earning the right to play one more. What a cool night, Josh.
Fun night.
The pride that we feel for this team, just what a cool night. So Josh, a 44-6 convincing win, and right now Coach Russell is recognizing the seniors in that huddle. He just had all the seniors stand up.
And those seniors had a fantastic night. What a fun night to be a part of.
So with this game tonight, they punched their ticket to the playoffs, and what a night for this team. You really could feel it from the opening kickoff, Josh. They were locked in. They played like a group that didn't want their season to end. The offense was clicking. The defense was flying around. The special teams was setting the tone. It was really just a complete performance. And, Josh, the offense found its rhythm early, and they never looked back.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, from the first drive, they just showed so much poise and tenacity in getting out there, establishing the run. It was just a fantastic game. And really, though, the catalyst for the way this game went, you got to give credit to the defense. They showed up, they took control, and they absolutely controlled the line of scrimmage. They, didn't allow the quarterback to get comfortable. A lot of pressure, a lot of sacks, and just all around a great game for that defense.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really just a great night, start to finish. All three phases of the game, Josh, the Cougars found great success. Offense, defense, special teams. It was just really a very special night.
It was.
And so with the seniors still standing with Coach Russell, he talks to his team, and I don't know if coaching gets any better than Coach Russell and his whole staff. Just the job that they do, I don't know that coaching really gets any better.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is just watching the joy that the coaching staff has on the sideline. Watching them, cheer these guys on. You see Coach Washington jumping, and Coach Garza, the energy he brings on the sideline. Just so much energy and enthusiasm from the coaching staff. You know that they don't just care to win; they care about these young men, and seeing the reaction tonight at just how well these seniors played, and how well they just rallied around them. It was really a joy to watch.
Yes, sir. It absolutely was. And so, Josh, and we'll confirm this, but from what we were told earlier this week, we already know the time and place for the game. It's going to be next Friday night at 6:30 at the Woodlands. And so we will be looking forward to that. Grace Game Day will be there. We will be live. And we'll be looking forward to some playoff football for these Cougars. And but they earned the right to enjoy this moment.
They do. They absolutely do.
Yeah, that's a special night. That is a special night, and just the lingering that you can see on the field right now as these players and their families and these seniors over here that are getting together for a group picture.
Just fun stuff.
Josh, I'm truly just so proud for these kids. Y'all forgive the pause as we were snapping some pictures and getting some things, a couple of screenshots. Wanted to make sure we captured a couple of moments. But what a great night! And these guys are going to play a little bit more football.
They are.
And they earned it.
We are looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
It's a fun team to watch.
Absolutely. They definitely earned it. So congratulations to the Grace Cougars on a wonderful victory on senior night. Congratulations on clinching a playoff spot. And we're looking forward to being there with you next week. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So until next week, so long, everybody.